Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Tessa and you are watching Tessa's Tarot. I wanted to do this introductory video as a kind of a way to introduce myself a little bit. I started this channel about a little bit over a month ago, and I started with June 2020 tarot readings, and I've been wanting to do a kind of introductory video anyway, but it didn't feel like the right time when I first started, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get this started and I'm just gonna do a video when I feel like the time is right. And now I feel like the time is right because I know exactly what it is I want to say. And ever since I did start the channel, some things have changed since then, and other things, like I've kind of started to adapt different ideas and different things that I do want to bring into the channel and integrate into the channel as it unfolds and as I go on this journey with you guys. So this video is going to be just kind of like me talking a little bit about myself, my background, so you guys can get to know me a little bit better, so you can decide, you know, if this is going to be a channel that you're going to enjoy watching, and just like a little bit about me, a little bit about what my plans are for this channel, some of the ideas I have, the things I'm going to start implementing, as well as some long-term goals, some short-term goals, some long-term goals, things like that, and also just explaining what my readings are about and what specifically they're going to bring to the table. That's the best way I can put it. So a little bit about me. I'm from Chicago, born and raised. My family comes from the Balkans, so I was actually the very first person born in America. Both my mom's side and dad's side of the family come from the Balkan region. They come from different areas of the Balkans: Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia. We are Serbian people, but we come from all around the Balkan area. And I did grow up a little bit in the Balkans when I was a little kid. I spent summers there with my grandparents, my cousins. I had the most beautiful childhood with my family. And Chicago is currently home. Chicago is my home. If you have seen already my first videos, my June 2020 video and my lunar eclipse video, that was done in Chicago in my bedroom. Ever since then, my grandmother, who lives in Las Vegas, unfortunately, she got into a bit of a car accident, and I came out here to help her. So now I am in Vegas, okay? So, you know, life kind of just throws you things and you have to adjust. So I'm like, you know what, I'm bringing my tarot cards with me. We're gonna go to Vegas, we're gonna take care of business, we're gonna take care of the tarot. So the last couple of phases of tarot readings that I did, if you've watched them, have kind of been in these like random locations, because I was like, you know what, while I'm out here in Las Vegas, I rented a car, and I just kind of started exploring, because there are some beautiful landscape areas around here that are fantastic, and I was like, let's give this a try, let's try this outside and see how it goes. And while I was doing that, I came up with this idea that I wanted to integrate into my channel. So what that idea is I'm gonna start doing something called tarot around the world. So whenever I get a chance to travel, whenever I get a chance to go somewhere, I'm gonna try to pick locations that I think are really, really cool, and hopefully one day I'll have a much better camera so you can really get the scope of the scene. And I'm going to film my tarot readings in these different locations. So I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. And that is an idea that I came up with while I was here in Vegas. So I guess technically we are currently in the Nevada, Las Vegas version of tarot around the world, okay? So that's what that, and I don't even know how long I'm gonna be here for. It really just depends on the progress that my grandma makes. So I might be out here for a while. I don't know, and I do really, really want to do some readings on the Strip. I would love to find some really cool spots on the Las Vegas Strip and get some readings out to you guys. So that is definitely a plan that I have. However, I am going to mention that it is very hot out here, and my phone, it's a good phone, but it can overheat. So I can only really do maybe 3 zodiac readings at a time with no more than 15 minutes each. And I can't bring my laptop out in the sun because my laptop is kind of old and it's like the first thing to overheat. So it would always be on my phone. So this is definitely something that I have in my mind that I want to do in the next couple of weeks and get those readings out to you guys. With that being said, if you did check out your July 2020 reading, those, like, I did the zodiac signs in like different locations. Like some of them were done on my grandma's balcony, some of them were done like inside her kitchen, some of them were done in Boulder Beach, and it was just like, that was just kind of, I wasn't able to do all of them in one location. So that's probably what's going to happen when I do my timeless readings. So going into what the timeless readings are going to mean. So this is how I plan on laying out my channel for you guys. I'm going to be doing, as far as readings that are going to be on a timely basis and they are going to have like timestamps, those are going to be the monthly readings, okay? So every single month, like June 2020, July 2020, those are going to have actual timestamps attached to them. Everything in between that, within the months, those are going to be timeless readings. So what that means is I'm not going to say what day it is or what week it's for. Those are strictly going to be timeless readings, which means that whenever you watch the video, that is when you were meant to see it. That does not necessarily mean that the video and that the reading is going to resonate with you at that particular time. But the thing with time is that time works in cycles, and time is like this like loop that kind of layers onto itself. So even if you watch the reading, it can kind of like seep into your subconscious and it can affect you unconsciously to the point to where if that event does happen in your future, you might actually, like, you might completely forget that you watched the reading, but you might kind of have like a deja vu experience of the prediction that I did with the tarot reading. So that's going to be very interesting. And with the timeless readings, I'm always going to try to find a different location to do them. Yes, and then with that being said, my monthly readings are definitely going to focus more on soul growth, getting to know your inner self, as well as like spiritual growth and spiritual guidance. But we're looking basically at the energies that are going on within you at that moment in time and what I'm seeing in the cards. Now the timeless readings, those are going to be a little bit more spontaneous, whatever I'm inspired by at the moment. It could be a love reading, it could be a career reading, it could be anything. So I'm really going to kind of leave it up in the air for whatever I feel inspired to do with the timeless readings. And I think that it could be a lot of fun for me as well as for you guys. So that is my plan for this channel. Long-term plans and long-term goals, I definitely want to get some extended readings done for the monthly readings and post extended readings for specifically the monthly, so you guys can look at the reading a little bit more in depth. I also really want to do personal readings. I am not at that point in time to where I can take appointments for personal readings. I'm not doing appointments, but if you really like my style and you really like what I'm doing and you're really interested in a personal reading, I do encourage you to reach out to me via email. I will post my email, or you can find it in the About Me section. And then you can also follow me on Instagram, and I'll post that link as well, or that name, I'm sorry, in the description box. And with my Instagram, it's pretty much just going to be like daily tarot scope insights and affirmations, along with little snapshots of my life. So that's my Instagram page. And then let's see, anything else? I think that's pretty much all I want to share as far as my channel goes. And then, yeah, I guess just like telling you a little bit about me. I have been interested in tarot for as long as I can remember. I bought my first tarot deck about like 7 years ago, but I was so busy like working and having other jobs and stuff like that to really get into it. But I have been involved in like esoteric and occult and like Wicca and like pagan type of stuff since I was in high school. And basically what I'm saying is, like, I've always had friends that were involved in stuff like that, so I've been exposed to all these different kinds of realms of like getting in touch with the different dimensions of the world. So I've been exposed to lots of different things, but tarot has always been something that I really wanted to get down in the depths with, okay? So I was finally able to do that this year. I actually had some like crazy visions earlier 2020, before everything just kind of like hit the fan, and I had some crazy visions, and then when the quarantine thing happened, it just kind of like guided me into the depths of tarot, and I studied like a crazy person, and I studied so much, and I really got in touch with my intuition. And I've really been enjoying this journey so far. I've really been loving it. I've learned a lot already so far, and I'm excited to learn more. So yeah, that is a little bit about me, and welcome. I'm excited to see where this journey takes me, and I hope you guys stick around. And if you are watching this video for the first time and coming across my channel for the first time, definitely subscribe and stay tuned for what I have in store for you.